If you're in your 20s and you just don't know what to do with your life, where you want to go, who you want to become, and you're drifting aimlessly, then this video is for you. Now, for those of you guys who are new here, my name is Farid, and I'm using this channel to document my journey from essentially nothing to $100 million. I started my first business when I was 19 years old. I'm now 20 and I've turned 21 within just a few weeks. I'm blessed to be working with multi-million-dollar brands to help with their marketing and content. I'm also working directly with a 9-figure Forbes-listed founder and entrepreneur. So it is now my responsibility to impart what I have learned over the past few years to help you get an idea as to how to go about thinking about your life. I'm going to be sharing insights that I have learned over the past few months from multimillionaires on how to go about getting your shit together. Why is it important for you in your 20s to get your life together earlier rather than later? It's very simple, and it's not something that a lot of people tend to think about. But look, you and I can both agree that we don't know when we're gonna die. To be honest, you could pass away or I could pass away tonight. When I go to bed tonight, I could never wake up again, and it happens. So if you don't know when you're gonna die, then answer me this question. Why are you living your life as if you do? A lot of people in their 20s think that they have time on this earth, when the reality is they could die the next day. And the reason why you should get your life together earlier rather than later is that exact fact. So hopefully you could walk away from this video implementing the things that I have done, which has worked for me in my life. And hopefully I'll be able to actually make some value out in someone's day. That's the point. So first and foremost, you need to have a vision for who you want to become in the future. You have to essentially come up with a dream version of yourself. So within 5 to 10 years, where do you see yourself? Who do you want to become? What do you want to have? How would you look like? How would other people perceive you? All these things. Like, how much money do you want to have within 5 to 10 years? You can't respond to these questions like, I don't know. You should know. You could die tomorrow. You should be knowing these things. Otherwise, you're just going to die with nothing to really contribute to this planet and society. The fact that you're watching this means that you're someone who actually wants to make a difference, actually wants to change. And the first thing for you to change is yourself. You have to change yourself in order for other things to follow suit in life, like money. So now that you have the dream version of yourself set in your mind, you need to then work towards becoming that dream version of yourself. And that materializes through goals, through milestones, because the dream version of yourself is the end game, but the goals are the little achievements that you go along the way to become that version of yourself that you really want to become. If I need to become a great communicator, what should I be doing? If I want to become a millionaire, what do I need to be doing in order for me to do that? I'll take my current state and juxtapose it to my dream state, and then I'll figure out a way to achieve that. I'll really break down the qualities of who I want to become. Now, personally, I have my own little goals booklet where I write down my goals for any given period of time. Within this booklet, I have things written down like how much money I want to make by when, as well as who I want to become. And every single day I'm working towards that. Anything else that doesn't contribute to my goals would be scrapped away. I'd say no to that. And that's something that you need to do as well, because chances are you're probably playing video games, you're partying, you're going out too much with friends and wasting a lot of time, and that's really impacting your progress in life. Now, I'm here to tell you that your 20s is the best time to position yourself to retire early. The reason why I say that is because your 20s is a very short 10-year window where you are at your peak performance, peak energy levels, where your body is at its most vitalized state. And when you grow older, your vitality would decrease and your development would start to plateau a bit and then go down. Your 20s to early 30s is your peak. So this is the time when you need to really think of who you want to become and start working towards that, so that the moment your health starts to deteriorate, you wouldn't have to worry about working anymore. You could spend time with family, taking care of yourself, and then doing whatever the heck you want when you're older. So that's the mindset you need to adopt, because once you realize that not only is your time limited, but so is that window of opportunity that you have is really short, then you would start to really understand you don't have time to lose. So the earlier that you can actually draft up a dream version of yourself, the better. Now, keep in mind that your dream version of yourself in your booklet are only guidelines. If things change in your life, your goals and the dream version of yourself should change along with it, depending on where you want to go in life. This is your journey. This is your story. So let's say if it's $1 million, obviously I wouldn't be able to be in a 9-to-5 job and earn that much money. I need to start a business and ideally exit it for a multiple in order for me to be a multi-millionaire, or come up with my own product line through a personal brand of some sorts and sell it through there. There's many different ways for you to earn money, but behind all of these outcomes, that is, let's say $1 million, there are a lot of things that you need to achieve before $1 million million comes in your bank account. You need to learn how to set up a business. You need to learn how to sell. You need to learn marketing. What are different forms of marketing? How to run ads, how to pick a good product, how to develop a good product. If it's an info product, how to go about filming a VSL, how to set up a funnel, etc. Those are an example of goals, right? Goals are a way where you could essentially become the person that you want to become. And goals are a stepping stone to your dream self. The biggest takeaway from this video is that have a goal in mind, have a dream vision of yourself in mind, keep it top of mind, but chase the things that you need to do and need to become, and the dream self will materialize. If you're wondering how to start a business and all that, I actually have a video here which documents the actual reality of starting a business from scratch.